Alright, folks, the outdoor fish room continues, one little bit at a time. Bit of a busy weekend, so I haven't had as much time to dedicate to some of the finishings. I'm going to put weed mat down here, and then pea gravel around here and around the corner, so that's just, it's tidier, it's cleaner, keeps everybody happy. You know, some of this timber's bowed. It looks a hell of a lot better than what it did before, but you know, when you're trying to build on a budget, you do what you can. And one of the downside of getting timber delivered is you don't get to choose it. This one came with a big bow. But I just use this green mesh. It's 50%. As it gets cooler, I don't want to block all the sun, because the Medaka love the sun. They love the sun, it's good for them, keeps their colours and their larvae nice and just beautiful, you know, and they need the sun. But it's still Texas, and it's still in the 80s, so I've got 50% here. In the middle of summer, July, August, September, I will switch this out for 70%, again, because I don't want to block everything. I just want to stop the water. I mean, here I've got 40s, and this along here will all be 40-gallon totes, and 2 along the front. But those 4 red that you've got at the back there, that'll be supplemented by 2 more. So I'll have 6, and then there's 27 gallons. It can get hot, so in the summer, you know, these are just attached with bungee cords, as you can see. And so it's going to be super easy to switch out this green tarp for 70% shade cloth. Why did I use green instead of black? I had a light cream colored one there previously. It was 90%, and what I found was it just blocked out too much sun. The water didn't get warm enough, so it wasn't maintaining kind of ideal breeding conditions. So replaced it with green, not black. And the reason for it is, in the research that I was doing, obviously black absorbs heat, and what you could end up doing, based on, again, not pretending to be an expert here, but on the research that I did, that the black mesh might end up actually creating kind of a thermal channel of warm air through here, defeating the purpose and just keeping everything too hot, whereas the green is a little bit less likely to do that based on, as I said, elementary research that I've done. So this is going to remain in place. In the middle of winter, this will come off, and as you can see, just using bungee cords, it's not easy. Sorry, it's not hard to put it up or take it down. So December, January, February, this will come off, so that these guys just get straight sun. You can't, it's unfortunate because of the glare, you can't really see it too much, but let's see, you can see some of the long fins there. It's tough, isn't it, with one hand? But I'm getting some green water here, which is good. But again, I just want to cut down a little bit of that sun. So 30% here is gonna, it's 50% shade is gonna do the job. Switch it out in the summer for 70%, and this green color should prevent any kind of major thermal channel of air through here, just warming everything up, which is not what we've got. Even though, you know, my temperatures are still in the 70s. Here's Medaka gold, and I've got some in there that I'll need to sort for next season, just so that I'm getting as close to true as possible. But these guys are doing really well, but the idea here will be just to keep these temperatures nice and stable. This was an old tub that had this drain line here, but this is 3/4. What I'll do, probably tomorrow, if not next weekend, is to build the timber braces that I've referenced before, just to stop these guys from bowing. It'll give me a little bit more life, and then once that is done, I will start running 1 inch of PVC across the top where my air lines will go, and run lines down to each of the totes that will eventually sit on this. And then I will also use 3/4 PVC pipe that will connect to a carbon filter. I can just connect to my hose and then run not a complete auto, but essentially a semi-automatic water change system. So, you know, like all hobbyists, it's kind of one weekend at a time. And you know, we're getting there. These are Tie-in Tigers. It's a house name. I got these from Valley Creek Aquatics. My friend Chris has sent me these. And they're looking pretty good, but we lost a few when we did the changeover due to the change in water parameters. I may have to mix this bloodline up a little bit next year, just so that I'm getting a little bit more of that black that I'm wanting. But yeah, long story short, tops up makes a big difference. And yeah, playing the long game.